crew's backing down, but they're definitely a little off on their angle. I'm not sure what they're doing here, where my man's going with the boat. And he tosses the line to the dock, and not even close. The boat's going in the wrong way. He doesn't have enough line out. They're going to have to stop this person. He tosses the line again. Nobody's home. And they're going to try and reset this up. I'm not sure what was going on there. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp, and today we are visiting Point Marina. So they're spitting directions out to whoever's driving this FJ Cruiser, and they are starting down the wrong path again as the boat is drifting to the right. So the guy on the dock's yelling at him like, go back to the left, but... And there we go, getting it worked back in that general direction. And starting to get it wet. So it's still a little off the dock. I mean, if he can get this line up to somebody on the dock, this would be the third attempt of nobody being home as he tosses the line up. But there we go, somebody's grabbed it now. And he's going to move to the bow winch and try and get this boat disconnected from the trailer, and hopefully they'll be able to get it over onto the dock. And it looks like he might be struggling with that winch just a little bit. So after a few minutes of messing with the winch, I can't see from here exactly what's going on, but there's been some sort of struggle with it. I think they might have finally got it off. So here's our guy. Looks like looks like he almost fell. And they're about ready to pull. I mean, the boat's definitely floating now. Oh, look out, bro! You're gonna get run over. So the person in the truck, he must have said go, and they just started pulling out and almost took my man out. No, man, he's struggling to even get up the ramp. And he's like, yeah, bro. Waves him on to go again. But, bro, the strap's dragging on the ground from the bow winch, trying to stop it. I'd probably stop this person in the truck because you're going to get run over, bro, if you're not careful on this one. They don't care. This, if you're ever wondering, is not how you get towed in. Our guy in the bow of this boat's just hanging onto the swim deck, and this is a horrendous idea. So much could go wrong here. I mean, and our girl's got a line in her hands. So here we go, we're making an approach on the dock at least. And we'll get her off. He lets go, but man, that's just asking for trouble sitting in the bow like that. And the worst part was really our captain on the towboat wasn't even really at the helm because he was trying to get the lines off. If anything would have went wrong, he couldn't have done much either, man. But this is why you have tow insurance. It's to avoid situations that could go wrong like the one we saw here. But it looks like we're on the dock, and we should be all right. But it's always interesting to try and watch these guys load these boats now, too, with no power. So Cab's making the turn, and he's going to kind of turn into the wind and current. Our wind and current today is going kind of an odd direction, actually, for here at Black Point, and it is coming from across the screen to the left to the right. So Cap's turned into it to kind of let it push him back. He's turned a little far. And it's going to have him approaching the dock at kind of a funky angle. But we got Wifey ready with the lines, or getting ready to go up with the lines to get this ready to roll. And He really is. He's approaching at a strange spot. And at least he's got the slow roll approach rolling. And there we go. We're getting it back closer to right. Probably a little bump of forward gear. And it'd set us up right. A little bump of forward and then possibly a little back on the starboard motor would bring us around. But no, we're going to continue in at this funky angle. We're going to hit the dock. Wifey goes for the line hook and she misses and whiffs. But somebody graciously volunteers in the dock to grab it for her and bring him over. Fortunately, they followed the golden rule. Even though they hit the dock, they didn't come in that fast. So they didn't approach it any faster than they were willing to hit it, and it works out. And here we go, the smoking gun tire show down here at Black Point, and my man's going to straight muscle it out. I thought for sure they were going to need help on that one, but our guy said, heck to the nay-nay. I'm just going to pound the gas on this one, and I'll buy some new tires later. And straight smoked it out of here. And our crew lost a line somewhere. And the truck in front of them, they're just backing the trailer down anyway. They don't care. My man's all kinds of sideways here in the slip. But somehow our guy with the truck nails it. I mean, they get him in between the guide poles. He's a little funky right now coming on, but I mean, they got the lines back on, and somehow what I thought was going to be a disaster gets completely averted and winds up actually being a good play. So Cab's making his approach on the dock here. Wifey's got the lines on the ready. He's turning into the current, which is the correct move if he's going to let the current bring him back. Coming a little wide, making that final approach turn. Does my man got a backup camera on the motor? Well, that is a strange flex that I have not seen. I mean, I've seen some cameras and some spots on boats, definitely like up by the, oh, we hit the dock too. We hit the dock, he left the helm, he's flexing on the dock right now, trying to get this thing pulled back around, and an even bigger flex than having a backup camera on the motor. Let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something or if that is what that appears to be. I just have never seen a setup like that, but it works. My man gets it onto the dock, and they're going to be able to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.